What's going on, everybody? It's John Reed coming back at you. I just wanted to give you my TNA Impact recap from Final Resolution tonight, and if you see the article, you can see it up top. But wanted to follow up on a couple of other points you saw from tonight's event, which was pretty good, all things considered. I'd scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about an 8. Great way to close out the year for TNA, as they have undergone a lot of changes, including the continuous story between TNA President Dixie Carter and their world champion AJ Styles. But a couple other points I want to bring up tonight, and the first one was the match between Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle, and you saw Roode continuing to get the upper hand on Angle. Now, whether or not they will allow Angle to eventually get his comeuppance on Roode will be interesting to see. But I love the fact that they're showing that Roode is able to beat him and just even have Angle admit that he's outsmarting his opponent, and that the fact that he's beating Angle now in 2 out of 3 falls, while there really is nowhere for them to go, but they can still continue as a long-running feud as Roode seeks to go into greater heights, including trying to get back in the World Championship picture. It's interesting to see if they'll still have Angle be a thorn in his side. But props to TNA for, basically allowing their young talent to finally get the spotlight. And I know Roode's a long-time veteran there, but show him be a technician like Kurt Angle really goes a long way in establishing credibility. The other point I want to make is about the Feast of Fire. Now, I know there have been a lot of internet wrestling columnists who decry this and say it's a rip-off of Money in the Bank, but I look at it this way. The fact is that the way the match is structured is that it gives somebody a chance basically for feast or famine, pretty much, for lack of a better term. And once you saw people who got the case, even though I know they kind of teased that maybe EC3 and would he use his stroke with his aunt being the owner of the company to maintain his job in case he got fired. But they're going the predictable route of getting rid of Chavo Guerrero, who can now go back in jobbing the midgets on the independent circuit. But I like the way they kind of threw the curveball in there, giving Gunner a World Championship shot, teasing the James Storm heel turn, and it's long overdue. And also Zema Ion, the S Division. Right now, S Division could use anything that could help them out. But I'm interested in what EC3 is going to do. I don't like the fact they're trying to force Sting into this rivalry with him. I think it was really a bad idea, even though he tried to decry the Feast of Fire concept on Impact tonight. But I'm interested to see who will team up with EC3. Maybe he'll get Jeremy Borash to do it with him. But be that as it may, I love the direction TNA is going in. I hope to see more of characters like Sam Shaw, and finally they'll remember that they do have an S Division title and highlight it the way it deserves to be. But that was just some of my recap. Again, check out the article up top, and you can read it more about my articles on Twitter. Alright, till then, see you next time.